Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today I want to bring you a very super duper quick review of Smash Into You by Shelley Crane. I just finished this book and it was really good, a lot better than what I was expecting, kind of. I'll go into it in my review. If you don't already know, Shelley Crane is the author of one of my favorite series, the Significance series. She also has the Collide series, which this is the first book, Collide, and I think there's 3 books in this series, and I want to read this series as well. And she also wrote the Wide Awake book. It's kind of a standalone, but it has a novella. And yeah, so she's a really great author and someone that I really trust, and I just really liked her book. So let's just get into the review. Let's talk about what this book is about really quick. This book is about Jude, and he is on the run from this guy named Biloxi, I want to say it is. I think that's how you say it, I'm not really sure. I'm horrible with pronunciation. But the guy, Biloxi, killed his mother, Jude's mother, when he was like 14, so he's been on the run by himself since he was 14, and this guy will show up in all the cities that he's been to, and like where he's at, he'll like show up after a little bit, and so Jude has to go on to the next town. In the story, we meet Marley, and they kind of crash into each other, smash into each other in the beginning of the story. Then something happens that forces them together, and they kind of have to go on the run together from this dude. Okay, so that's basically what this book is about. I'm horrible with explanations. I'm sorry if that didn't make any sense at all. To start off, I gave this book a 4 out of 5 stars. It was really good. I really enjoyed it, but it wasn't amazing. Oh my god, this is the best new adult novel ever. But it was still really good. The other thing I want to talk about is that this book, I'm not really sure what it's classified as. I haven't looked it up or anything. I just saw that it was by Shelley Crane and I hadn't read it yet, so that's why I got it. But it runs along the new adult side, but it's not super descriptive. And it's told in the point of view of Jude, who is a guy, so things in his head can be a little bit inappropriate, but it's not extremely descriptive, or anything that happens between the characters, it's not extremely descriptive. I would say that it's new adult, well obviously because the characters are older, they're like in their in college and stuff, so I would say that it's new adult, but I would also say that it's for mature young adult readers, if that makes sense. If you're older and you like young adult, I would still recommend this because it's not anything too descriptive or anything like that. Let's just get into my review of this book. I'm gonna put the book down now because that's kind of annoying, right? Where should I put it, up here? Does that look silly if it's up there? Who cares? Alright. My review of this book, I really enjoyed this story. At first, I thought it was going to be more of a contemporary, fluffy read, if that makes sense, where it just doesn't really have a certain meaning or certain depth. It just is a story, and that's what I went into thinking it was going to be. And it turned out that it wasn't. There was a lot more depth to it, I guess. There was a lot more to the story than just this guy's on the run from this dude that's trying to kill him. So it was a lot more going on, and I really enjoyed that. I really liked the characters. I liked Jude a lot. I think I would have liked the story better if it was told in Marley's point of view, but since the story's all about Jude, it would make no sense to have it like that. Jude's voice was a little bit, how do I explain it? His voice was just a little lacking. I just felt like it was just missing just something, just a little bit of something, and I'm not sure what that is, but it just wasn't as there as I hoped. I don't know. All I know is that Jude's voice was just a little lacking for me, and I didn't like some of the situations that he got himself into by talking, and I didn't really like that he just apologized a lot in the story, and there was reason for him to be apologetic, but it wasn't like he needed to keep saying it over and over and over again. So that's one thing that really bothered me. I really enjoyed Marley's character. I thought she was a strong female character, and she complimented Jude perfectly. I think she was a little more accepting than I would have been, but they loved each other, so, you know. The story itself developed very nicely. In the first half, it was very entertaining, and you're learning about all the stuff that's happening and everything like that. And then in the second half, everything kind of picks up and it's very action-y. It had, you know, 2 sides to a very well-rounded story, and I really enjoyed it, and I recommend that if you like new adult, or if you're an older young adult reader, I recommend that you check it out. It's a really great story and I'm sure you'll really like it. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars and I love Shelley Crane, and I recommend you pick up anything by Shelley Crane because she's just an amazing author. She has just a beautiful way of telling romance stories. I just really like it. So yeah, that is my review of this book. Please let me know if you're going to read this book or if it's interesting to you or anything like that, and maybe we can have a discussion about it if you read it. I don't know. If you want to, I'm open for it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Where's the off button?